Ignited Thinkers is headed to Macedonia. We are so excited to be hosting our third Global Space Education Summit, and this time in the beautiful country of Macedonia. We are excited to be partnering and co-hosting with Martina Dimoska and International Space Alliance for the first of its kind Space Education Summit in the town of Kičevo. We can't wait to take you along on this beautiful journey. As soon as I arrived to Kičevo and met Martina, she gave me an incredible surprise where I got to visit a few students who had a special gift for me. They surprised me with an incredible show all about our solar system, which they were going to perform at our big event this upcoming Thursday. It was wonderful to see all the kids and to see their bright smiles as they talked about space and our planets.
Hello everyone, my name is Dimoska and I'm the founder and CEO of Ignited Thinkers, and I'm so excited to be here in Macedonia with the one and only Martina.
Hi guys, my name is Martina and I'm the founder and president of International Space Alliance, both present in Europe but also in the United States. And we're here with Dimoska in Kičevo, Macedonia, because we had a lovely day and a lovely summit ahead.
Yes, we are excited for the next 2 days to come. Today was my first day here, just arrived. And we got to meet a few wonderful students who will be performing a special planetary science theatrical show this upcoming Thursday.
It's called Celestial Curtains, and they just had a practice in front of Dimoska. They were having cute planets on, and Dimoska saw their performance. Then she gifted them space jewelry,
yes,
which was so cute. The kids were so excited to ask her a million questions. Then we set the printing materials across the city. We did handouts, we did posters. It was so wholesome, and she got to see a bit of the city and a bit of our organizational team and friends, which is, you know,
the big
always
part.
so nice to have more friends.
We've always seen each other on Zoom, but never in person, so it was beautiful to see both the country as well as the team. And tomorrow we're going to start our outreach activities, so we're going to take you on our journey together.
Stay tuned. We are hitting a lot of schools, some of them remote, some of them really in the city, bustling, huge high schools, huge elementary schools. We're so excited. We have a lovely program, so you're going to, you know, see it here.
Good morning, everyone. It's day 2 in Macedonia. We are headed to our first school for our first outreach of the whole trip.
Absolutely. So we're going in a location called Grešnica, and then from there we're going to Zayas. Those are 2 villages here, and the kids are so excited. They're having all of the classes gathered for Dimoska and me, where we're gonna do a lot of fun activities.
We are going to be doing Blue Origin postcards, introducing all about space careers, things that they can pursue, giving out space jewelry, and having a really fun talk. So we'll keep you updated on how that goes.
Stay tuned.
The first school we went to was an elementary school, where I talked a little bit about my story of starting young. We discussed about space exploration, and we had a fun challenge where students were discovering the space technology that they use every single day. They were so shocked to learn things like the GPS, solar panels, and memory foam all came from space exploration. It was wonderful to see their reactions as they discovered the purpose of space and how it benefits life on Earth. After a small talk, I then did a Q&A where I got some incredibly exciting questions, including my perspective on if aliens exist, which was definitely a fun one to answer. Afterwards, we finally wrapped up where all the students were able to do Club for the Future Blue Origin postcards. They were so thrilled to learn that they were about to send something that's going to go to space. As we wrapped up the event, all of the students gathered around me and they were excited to learn about my work in space, aerospace medicine, and my upcoming flight with Titan Space Industries. It was so cool to interact with all of the students, and I wish I could spend all day with them. Then we headed to our second school of the day, and this time it was also an elementary school. Just like with the last school, I was incredibly impressed with all of the questions and curiosity the students had about how the world works. I learned from the teachers and administrators that this is the first time they've had space education anything in their classrooms. It was an honor to open their eyes to the world of space, careers that they could pursue, and how they can do that right from Macedonia. It was an honor to be one of the first people to expose them to space.
What inspires you guys to keep studying astronomy, or what inspired you in the first place?
We just finished day 2 of our outreach activities and it was such a blast. I had such an amazing time interacting with all the students. My heart is so warm from all of that.
IgnitedThinkers is our local celebrity, so we actually targeted 2 schools and we had hundreds of kids.
Yes.
One of them is in Grešnica, the other one is in Zayas, 2 really remote villages that we tried to target because not everybody has access to the big event that we're gonna have.
Tomorrow.
We handed out hundreds of Blue Origin
I ran out of
postcards.
all the ones that I
Yes.
brought. So they were so excited to not only just learn about space, the rockets, the Artemis mission. They have so many wonderful questions about how to get there, how to follow Martina's footsteps.
Or your footsteps.
And enter the aerospace sector. So it was so amazing to see not only their excitement, but to see the opportunity in their eyes when they realized that, hey, like I can do this.
And having somebody local,
Yes.
they couldn't believe it at first,
Yeah.
but I'm glad I convinced them. I
Yeah.
had to speak my local language and convince them that I grew up here, but it's amazing. You were a rock star, you're a hero now.
you.
She's our local celebrity. Everybody took
Such an
pictures
honor.
with her and videos. We'll hopefully include them
Yes,
in the video.
I do.
We covered astronauts, we covered careers in space, we covered how to join IgnitedThinkers and
Yes.
International Space Alliance. We ran out of space jewelry, we went out of NASA stickers, we went out of postcards.
They were running around and they were so excited the entire time. And so I'm only excited for tomorrow's outreach activities.
Yes.
We're going to be going to 2 more schools, including
Yes.
a high school this time,
Exactly.
as well as our big event ending the day. So, I mean, today was a blast. Thank you, Martina.
Thank you for being here and stay tuned to watch us.
Today is day 3 here in Macedonia and we woke up to such a blast. We went to 2 more schools today, an elementary school in the morning and then a high school, which was our first one, and it was amazing, just like yesterday.
Yes, so we went to a school in Pašino and then to one of 2 high schools here in Kičevo. And now we're actually in the City of Culture in the theater,
Yes,
and we
you
have
can kind of
a
give a little
tour. There's a rocket we built.
yes. Oh yes, the rocket.
The rockets are right there. For a play called Celestial Curtains. That's the play that we're gonna do.
Yes.
And kids have costumes and they're honoring you with a cute performance.
I'm excited.
The House of Culture actually has a library here, a foyer with an exhibition. We have celestial workshops that are spanning from arts and crafts, paintings, beaded t-shirts. that
Yes,
Dimoska
I'm
is-
wearing a t-shirt that one of the students created, space art at its finest.
And we're gonna have a panel session right here in the theater with Gitika and a lot of space experts here that we're gathering for her visit and
Including
for
the
event.
first space lawyer from
Exactly.
Macedonia.
Yeah, so we're super excited. Stay tuned to have behind
All the
the
pictures
scenes
and
sneak
videos.
in. Yeah.
Yes.
As we said in the vlog earlier, we went with the dream team to visit 2 more schools this morning, where we first visited another elementary school and then a high school. Again, it was a blast to talk about space technology, ways they can enter the industry, and end with a Q&A as well as Club for the Future postcards. It was a blast to interact with more students, and again, I wish I could do this every single day of my entire life. Then in our high school visit, it was wonderful to again meet some older students and learn about their current education as well as ways they can integrate their current career endeavors into the growing space economy.
My name is Dimoska, and I'm a little bit older than all of you. I'm in my third year of college, and I'm studying biomedical engineering and economics. I'm interested in aerospace medicine. Has anyone heard of aerospace?
After our 2 school visits, we then headed into our biggest event of the entire trip. It was our Global Space Education Summit right in the center and heart of Kičevo in their cultural center. We began with building and flying water bottle rockets. It was amazing to see all of the excitement in the students' eyes as they designed and flew their own rockets. It reminded me of why we started Ignited Thinkers. I got into space because of a middle school rocketry club, and I realized how fortunate I was to have a club like this to inspire my passion for space, and wanted to spread this experience with every single student around the world. And we did just that here in Kičevo. After this, the students then got a chance to do more Club for the Future Blue Origin postcards. Following these 2 activities, we then had some fascinating talks by industry professionals, including the first space lawyer from Macedonia. It was wonderful to have the community gather at this cultural center for some fun talks. The last big part of our event was the play that I mentioned earlier by our students all about the solar system. This one was a crowd favorite, and my favorite too.
I'm the brightest in the sky. I'm Venus. Venus.
To conclude our incredible night, we then had a gallery exhibit where the students' artwork, paintings, pictures taken of the beautiful night skies at Kičevo were all on display. It was incredible to bring together space and art of Kičevo together in this beautiful exhibit.
We officially did it. We finished our day 3 outreach.
Yes.
Wow, what a blast it was.
We were so excited. The kids loved it. They learned so much about space. They had a lovely play. You will see inserts of that. We had an exhibit of all the arts and crafts they made. They made these shirts for
Yes,
us.
the space art t-shirts up on the Cosmic.
Yeah, so much art, so many fun costumes, so much astrophotography, and they adored Gitika. She's our mini celebrity to the point she even had to autograph all of their certificates.
They were so kind.
Yeah,
They were so
they love
kind.
you.
And the best part of the entire outreach, at least for me, was when we started off by launching water bottle rockets, which we'll put tons of clips of. But
Yes.
I think there were over, I want to say 50, 60 kids.
I think we had them in batches because
Yeah.
they came half an hour early.
Yeah.
Like
They were
at
so
least
excited.
5 groups of them, and then they were keeping.
And then we did like
yeah.
20, 30, 40 launches. They kept going back and forth and launching their
Yeah.
rockets. It was such a wholesome moment, and it, reminded me of why I started Ignited Thinkers, because it was my middle school rocketry club experience, and to see them
hooked you on space.
that hooked me
Yes.
on space. And so to see these like 10, 12, 13-year-olds, kind of the same age I was, now launching their own rockets was so wholesome. So
We are loving Gitika here. She has been a pleasure, a pleasure. We're so fortunate to have you. We're so thankful, and everybody's obsessed with you now, so you have to come back.
I definitely will. And thank you, Martina, for being
Always.
such a good host. I should be saying actually fala, which is the
Paula,
is
yes,
the right
oh
way
my God,
to say.
she is quick in learning. You
No,
guys.
that's the only one that I know. But fala for everything all of you have done for this community, and for welcoming me with open arms. You all are so welcoming, and I'm excited to continue working with you and Isa. So thank you for welcoming me.
Yeah, she's a powerhouse. We're so fortunate and grateful and glad to have you. She's a powerhouse, and we cannot wait to work more here or anywhere across the world. Now that we have this successful event, I'm sure we'll continue.
Definitely. Thank you for coming along our journey of our education summit here in Macedonia. We are honored, and we can't wait
Hope you
for what's
liked
next.
it. Yes. See you guys.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.